Hey girls, and happy 4th of July. I wanted to check in and see how everyone's doing. Today is the first day of our new change in lifestyle. And with that, I wanted to really talk to you guys about habits. And you're starting something new or you're coming back from falling off the game, and it is really a reflection of your daily habits and what you're going to be doing from today all the way pretty much every day of your life. So we have bad habits that are eating late at night or emotional eating or not working out enough or not even having sweets or having carbs, or everybody's got their thing that they've been doing consistently, that's gotten them to a point or gotten you to a point where you're uncomfortable and you want to change. And in order to have that change, you have to change your habits. You have to change what you're doing on a daily basis. So all we're going to do, and all my real goal for you guys is to get you into healthier habits, to get you into a healthier lifestyle, by changing your daily habits. And so that's why we're checking in daily, and that's why we're here daily, and that's why every day I'm going to be posting something helping you do that. Yes, you're on shakes. Yes, you're working out. Yes, you're checking into the group. You're eating clean. You're doing all these things. But what really has to change is what you're deciding for yourself, and really committing to this and saying that this is just not a 21-day thing. This is just not a 30-day thing. I'm not just trying this thing out. I am doing this, and I am making the decision today to make small changes that will add up to big things. So today, as we start this process, it's a little bit hard because it's 4th of July, so it's a little bit different, but it's a new day, it's a new Monday. You're committing to this program, you're committing to whatever it is that you bought, you invested in yourself. So you have to take this time now and say, when are my workouts? When am I meal prepping? When am I putting everything together? When am I following out with the things that are in alignment with my goals? I want to lose weight, or I want to tone up. Or, okay, if you want to tone up, then you're going to have to be doing this every day, 30 minutes a day, doing your Shakeology, eating clean, all of that. If you're trying to lose weight, same thing. You're going to have to be consistent every single day. If you do things here and there, you're going to have here and there results. So you have to be committed. And to do that, you have to set up a plan. You have to have a schedule. Because if you're just winging it, if exercise is just a option, if eating clean is just an option, it's not going to change your life. It's not going to put you into better habits because it's an option for you. We have to change that into a priority. We have to make it as important as getting to work, as important as brushing our teeth, as important of something that you have to do daily in order to maintain what you have. You have to treat it like that. So decide, am I going to be working out in the morning? Does that just fit in a little bit better? Am I going to do this in the afternoon? Do I have a lunch break? Can I go home? Can I work out? Maybe you're doing it at night. Listen, I work really late. This is going to be the only time, but you're committing to that time. You're making a time where you're saying at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock or late at night or after work, this is a priority. After I'm done with this, then I can do everything that I want to do. And listen, guys, I didn't start out like this. I wasn't always working out 7 days a week. I wasn't always eating clean, okay? I got to 150 pounds. I was a carb addict. I was emotionally eating. It was the only thing that made me feel good, and that's what food is. It's a drug. It's the same thing as you grabbing a cigarette or a 10 glass of wine or smoking marijuana or whatever it is. That's a drug. Food is the same thing. And so it's controlling you, and you have to take back that power, and you have to control the food. And you do that by, when you're not feeling good, choosing something else besides the food and replacing that bad habit and replacing that thought in your mind that this fixes everything, even if it's just for the minute. Okay, so you have to really work within for that. So, of course, we're going to share everything every day, what we're doing, but being consistent in here makes a huge difference. Okay, I've been running these groups for a year now, and I am down 25 pounds. I went down 2 dress sizes. I'm the tonest I've ever been. I have the most energy I've ever had. My mind is growing. I'm just on another level. I'm not the same person that I was when I was 150 pounds and miserable and unhappy and just rum-dumming it and going through life and just waiting for the next day to be different. I'm a different person now, and that was little changes that I made over time. And I want everybody to understand that, because sometimes I talk to people and they're like, well, I can't do what you do and I can't be where you're at. Like, Yes, you can. I was where you are. I was there and I was only working out twice a week and not really making it a priority to eat well. And little by little, this has been a journey for me. It just didn't happen overnight. It's not going to just happen overnight for you. And I want you to understand that it takes time, it takes energy, it takes commitment. But then what starts to happen, it's really hard in the beginning. It's really hard to stay consistent because it's not something you always do. You're not comfortable. It doesn't flow. It's not momentum. But when you start making it a habit and you start doing it every day, and it gets to a point where now it just comes, it just happens the same way your bad habits happen, but in a good way. And everybody has that option to make those different decisions, but it has to be for a long period of time. I get up in the morning now, I don't feel right if I don't work out. There is no other option. That alarm goes off, and that works for me. You've got to find the flow that works for you, and that's why it has to be a schedule. So if you guys can comment below and just share, when do you think the best times are going to be for you to work out, when you think you're going to be able to make this something that you could do all the time. And that's what I want you doing when you're scheduling. I want you saying, okay, this is something I'm not just going to stop in a week or 2 months. This is something I'm really committing to, like a job, like a school, joining up for a school. I want you to take it that seriously, because that is when you change. So noisy, obviously. I'm trying to focus. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys understand this. And again, below, I want to see comments when you plan to do it, morning, after work, whatever. Commit here, commit to yourself. There's accountability, and enjoy today. Have some fun, and I'll talk to you guys soon.